The person who's currently known to have reached the oldest age was a French lady called Jeanne Calment, who lived for 122 years and 164 days. Jeanne was born in 1875, so her record will soon be broken. We can predict that with confidence because, thanks to advances in medicine and our constantly deepening knowledge of biology, people are living longer and longer. What's more, according to statistics, the first person to reach the age of 150 is among us now. As we grow older, our chances of dying increase. However, this is not typical of every species around us. From a biological perspective, living organisms like the Hydra are practically immortal. And so they only die due to attacks from predators, diseases, or accidents. One of the oldest single standing trees on Earth is the Methuselah tree in eastern California, which is 4,600 years old. However, there's another highly effective way of living a long life than existing as one single organism. There's a clonal organism called Pando in Utah in the United States that consists of quaking aspens. Every one of its specimens sprouted from the same common roots, which means this is one single organism. Upon examining the roots, experts have estimated its age to be around 80,000 years, which is surely an impressive piece of data. But let's get back to humans now. Instead of speaking of how much time we might actually live, why don't we ask the question, what do all the passing years feel like? In a stressful situation, time almost seems to stand still. When we have fun, though, time flies. There's a part of the brain behind this phenomenon called the amygdala, which, when under pressure, creates more memories to promote our ability to focus in tough situations. We often hear that the older one gets, the faster the days go by, while time hardly passes for a child. Just give that some thought. At the age of 1, 100% of our life consists of that single year. And at the age of 2, that second year represents half of our life. And that third year represents 1/3, and so on. At the age of 50, 1 year will only correspond to 1/50th of our life. Now imagine you are Jean, whose last year corresponded to 1/122nd of her whole life, compared to that 2-year-old toddler, whose 1 year represented half of their experience. Now it's easier to understand why we perceive the passing of time faster when we're older. But don't be alarmed, because our lives are whole and worth living because of those very experiences. And as a result of increasing life expectancy, we'll have the time for those experiences too. So instead of missing out on all the opportunities, always try to gain new experiences and memories. That way, you'll probably have a long and meaningful life.